What's going on, people? There's a lot of things I don't like, and one of them is gossiping. I hate gossiping. There's a scripture in the Bible that talks about women gossiping. It's somewhere in the New Testament. I should have looked it up, put it on here. But it condemns women who love to go around gossiping. These two females here, I've done a video about this one here. She calls herself Lovelty. She's not really, she's not attractive at all, but that's her name. This one, Tasha K. Now, these two females, just like this other female here, Wendy Williams, which is the queen of it, they do videos gossiping about people. Well, she's on TV now, and she's hated by many because gossiping is not cool. It's actually slander, and words have effect on people. Words have power. She's hated by a lot of celebrities, a lot of people, but she's supported by a lot of gay guys and women because for some reason women love gossip. I just don't understand why. They like to hear a good story about somebody else, somebody else's business. Now, this chick here, Tasha K, she was caught up with some incident with these two females here. That's Cardi B and her friend Star Marie. And these two had some issues with each other, or so it seemed. But Tasha K here, she came under a whole bunch of fire. All of it had to do with gossiping. Gossiping caused problems. That's what it does, it causes problems. Now, Waka Flocka Flames, apparently he had sex with a female who's not his wife. As you all know, I did the video about polygyny. There's no such thing as cheating. And adultery is a man having sex with another man's wife, not a man having sex with another female who is available. Okay? I don't care what the Western world laws and philosophies say. The Western world is not even 800 years old. There has been cultures on this planet that's over 1,000 years old. America and the Americas, it's not even 800 years old. So there's no way the philosophies and the dictates of the West can be law and be set in stone. So there's no such thing as cheating as far as a guy is concerned. Okay? A lot of you females like to go to church, read that Bible, read historical books with understanding. No. Waka Flocka Flames apparently had sex with a female who's not his wife. And for some reason, this female here got a hold of it. And she goes digging for stories to talk about people's businesses. I watched her do the video about Waka Flocka, and she seemed really passionate about how Waka Flocka cheated on a girl called Tammy. I guess that's his wife, and he did it numerous amount of times, and she's pregnant and she has a child, or not a child, but they just bought a house. You know, she seemed really passionate, as if Waka Flocka is her husband. Now, what I want to know is this. Why is she dick watching Waka Flocka? And if Waka Flocka has sex with 10 more females that's not his wife, how does that affect this female here? How does it affect her? How does it affect her bills? She has a husband. She has a husband, so she has her own dick to watch. But she's focused on another female's husband's dick. Make that make sense? Waka Flocka probably doesn't even know her. And she's worried about somebody else's penis. That's not hers. Waka Flocka having sex with multiple females has no bearing on her. It doesn't do anything to her health. It doesn't stop her from having children. Why is she talking about this guy? She did the same thing to R. Kelly. Even though R. Kelly, mind you, the females in R. Kelly's house was over 18. And he was not convicted in the 2000 trial for that video that was going around. And she was still talking about this guy. But we never see her talking about Charlie Sheen and white guys. I guess she was instructed by her white investor not to talk about white guys. But notice she doesn't talk about all the bullshit that white people do. And she doesn't. I personally don't think that what she's doing is good for black folks. And she's not dumb, but she could use her talent to do something even better, and that will have much more of a positive message for her female followers, her winos. Because now she's detoxing. After she's been encouraging people to drink all this wine and shit, now she's detoxing. She's gonna call her subscribers what now? Her chlorellas, her spirulinas. They kill me with this bullshit. All of this gossiping. What has gossiping done for black folks? In a positive way? Nothing. It causes problems, it causes drama, but guess what? Women like entertainment, and gossiping is entertainment for them. They love what's it called? Love of hip hop, love and hip hop, and Housewives of Atlanta, and all this nonsense. There's nothing positive in it. Just a bunch of females fighting and gossiping and arguing and throwing bottles and wine and champagne at each other. I mean, all of this dysfunction is supported by females. Notice they have a lot of subscribers. There's nothing positive about what they talk about. Nothing. Sometimes this TI chick will seem as if she's defending black men and black women. Sometimes she might say something a little bit positive, but most of the times she's gossiping. Talking about people's business. People who don't know them. People who don't give a shit about them. I keep telling you guys that freedom is an illusion, because a lot of people, they're using this so-called freedom of speech to make money. So these people will be gossiping, saying things about some people that they won't get away with, because these people will sue them. So they have to pay for what they say, for their speech or their speeches. And then they'll say something about somebody else who might not sue them, but then that person has to pay. Because now, when you gossip about somebody, other people are listening, and you're compelling the perceptions of these people of a particular person. And that could ruin that particular person's life. So even though you got away with your gossiping and your slander, the person you spoke about has to pay. So either you're going to pay or the person you speak about is going to pay. So there's really no freedom. Somebody has to pay. Gossiping is not good. And these people don't care. Look at this one here. She's a millionaire. How does she make money? By gossiping about people, destroying people's lives, getting into people's business. And women find it juicy. They just want to hear a juicy story about somebody else. And then we have black women out here who are talking about the black men are not providing and the black men are not protecting. So these women want black men to provide and protect so they can sit down at home and gossip. So they can sit down and meddle into people's business. Other people's business that has nothing to do with them. So men should go fight wars and come back with their legs blown off, half of their bodies missing, so you can sit here and gossip about people and slander people. If you do videos about something positive, these females don't care. They won't watch your videos. But talk about who's fucking who, who's sucking who's dick, who's eating who's pussy, who's fighting in the clubs, who's fighting over men. You get a bunch of views, you get a bunch of subscribers. It just goes to show that we have a lot of people out here who are not about positivity. And they're hypocrites because they'll come and talk about black power and humanity and all this bullshit. But they're really interested in the depths of dysfunction. That's what they like. And I mean, you have a right to like what you like, I guess. But it's affecting people. Whatever you do affects somebody else. So what, Tasha K, if Waka Flocka Flames was fucking a female? It's not your business. And then she interviewed, I think it was a female. Yeah, she interviewed the female, and that female came on camera wearing, I don't know what that was, but her bra keeps pulling out. So you're seeing her breasts. She's half naked. I mean, well, Tasha K did tell her, you know, this is PG-13, you can't dress like that. But, I mean, what's wrong with these women? What is wrong with these women? Why would you carry yourself like that? And then these are the same women who will talk about people raped them and people assaulted them. Look at how you're dressing. I mean, that's not an excuse for people raping, for guys raping females, but at least have some respect for yourself. You see, black men, you have to understand, a lot of these women, they really don't give a shit about you. They don't care about the community. Because if they did, they wouldn't entertain gossiping. Because the drug dealing and the killing and all of that, yeah, that's bad. In and of itself, that's bad. But gossiping is bad too. Because gossiping leads to fights. It leads to malicious activities. It leads to people dying. It can get there. Not everybody likes people talking bad about them. You saw what nearly happened to Cat Williams. That Wanda Smith chick had her husband chase him down with a gun. He wasn't gossiping, but not everybody likes what people say about them or to them. You have to be careful. This gossiping thing, it's not cool, man. You can find another way to make money on YouTube. Now that you're detoxing, teach people about detoxing. Tell them what they can use so some of these fat ass bitches can lose weight. You're up here watching people's dicks. And you have a husband of your own. You have a husband of your own. You're watching other people's dicks. Are you being paid to watch Waka Flocka's dick? I'm out, y'all.